Yeah, this is just for anybody interested. We keep going different directions. We can't help it. But we had 2 glove boxes. One had padding, one didn't. So we took this padding off. And I don't know if it came like this in the factory. I don't know. But did somebody add leather or did they? I don't know. So anyway, we took this that back off because that one was broken here and put it on this one that had the leather on top. Just so I can end up with one good one. And if I decide to put this back on,
Probably won't use duct tape.
at least I have it off and I don't have to take it off later, but you can see where material is let go. So yeah, we do this on every damn thing we touch. Like here's the seat cable, it was broken. It holds the seat from going back. I got another one. Got some horns. They work. The other ones I had dent, but so we sandblasted them. So now we got one complete cover or box. So it's good. Just a bunch of oddball stuff in this video. So I peeled back this tape and on this lid, and it was broken. So I don't know. If anybody has a special edition, did it come with material on top, or did somebody add this? Just curious, because I don't know the answer. So anyway, this is not repairable. If I want to put material on, I'll take that one apart again later. But I don't think it came with material. Anyway, just information. So what we have here, I have 3 consoles. Okay, this one is an 8-track player. This is aluminum. This one here is plastic. So we're standing behind it. See the way this comes way back? This is a compartment if you don't have an 8-track. This is where the 8-track slides in. And this one has neither. So anyway, we're taking the best console and we're switching parts. So we're going to take this 8-track piece and stick it over there. And then we already talked about this and that and this and this. Oh, this one, by the way, again, I know that not everybody gives a shit, but this button here that is your console, you pushed open. When I took this apart, this was sitting in here like just all screwed up. Anyway, the correct way is, well, I can't do it with one hand, but the way it goes is the way it was. Let's see. It goes like like that. I just can't do it with one hand. That's the way it should be. If you're having trouble with your console, and you'll never find this video, because I have to make 10,000 videos. Then here's the spring that goes on the console. If your spring's missing, that's what it looks like. Then on the back, if you have the compartment, he's just taking it off. You can't take this bracket off because it's riveted here. So we're just doing whatever it takes to switch pieces. And this one was painted blue underneath. That one's painted red underneath. The problem with these old cars, man, people have taken parts and switched them and changed them, and it's very weird. Here's another thing. This one, I don't know what year this is off of. This one has a seat belt. To me, it looks like you put your seat belts in there when you're not using them. But on this side, it's missing, or else I'd put that on that one. When you flip it over, it's just bolted in, but this side is just melted, wasted. Another thing I see about this, I think this is aftermarket. This is like flexible garbage. This one is plastic with like a rubber coating over it, and this one is the same. So I think this is aftermarket. Also, there's a door that goes on the end. That one's broken. There's the door on that one. Not a door, but I guess to close it off. So, anyway, if you're looking for an 8-track, if you're looking for what's the right piece for the 8-track, that's it. If you're looking for what's the right piece for a console, I mean a compartment, that's it. Again, I hate to keep talking about this, but it's not that I want to do all this stuff. It's like I don't have a choice. I got to go through all these parts to get one car together to make it work. Yeah, this is Wednesday the 19th of January. Anyway, I picked the best out of the 3 consoles, and I'm spraying it with whatever paint I got. I mean, I might have to paint everything later, but I just can't look at this red paint. So this fine as the plastic. This is kind of a plastic rubbery type material. So I just went over it with some I don't know, I guess this is like 120. The way I look at it, well, it says primer, but the way I look at it, it's going to look better than it did before. And again, I'm just spitting all the pieces, hitting all the rust. I really should be using a rust reformer on the rust. This stuff is great. It's about $5 or $6 a can. I must have went through about 30 or 40 of these cans on this car. This paint seems to cover the 120 scratches. It's not perfect. I'll go over it again. You know, as you do this, you keep going from one thing to another thing because things keep coming up. So now the table's full again. So I got to try to empty it. So that means I got to do whatever it takes to empty this table. And I got something else to show you. And I got a whole other mess over here. But let's see, where am I? So this is I got a bunch of these pieces around, but this is the light that goes in the console, the light holder, the light plugs in here, which is somewhere around here. I can't find it right now, but what I don't understand is so the light goes in here. This piece goes in here like that. This lens cover. Well, there's another thing I don't understand. What does the S stand for? But the other So you just bend these back, you can slip this plastic in, but how does the light get through to this? I mean, that's a piece of metal. The light is supposed to come through this little crack right here and light this up. Well, it doesn't work when well, I can't show you right now, but I put a bulb in there and I jumped it, and you could barely see this. So I have a bunch of parts, so I decided to drill holes in this piece to see if I can get these to light up. It doesn't work. And how is the light supposed to, like park is way up here. You can't get light up to there. And how do you get light through a black lens? So I'm trying to figure this out. And the other thing that Justin pointed out, on modern cars, it tells you what gears you're in. There's like an indicator. Am I missing something? There's no indicator that says what gear you're in. I guess I'm just used to modern cars. So where is that light bulb? I don't know. So I got stuff all over I gotta clean up. So what I do, I got like 6 of these. So I just pick the best one, sandblast it. Same with these. Same with everything. Where the light went, I don't know. But that's what I'm gonna do. The next day, I'm just gonna, oh, here it is. So, I had this battery, but it had trouble connecting to it, so I just put a couple pieces of metal in here. But watch this. Let's see, that's ground. I'll put black on ground. So this is the ground. It clips to your console or your shifter. And down inside here is the positive plug. So there's the light. So if I plug the light in here, and what do I do with that metal plate? Well, here's one of the plates. Here's a plate I drilled holes in, just experiment. But once you put this plate on there, and I put this on here, let's see, how's it go? I just had another plate. You see that? You can hardly see it. The light, I guess the light's supposed to come up through here and through the glass. The ground touched the positive. Made me jump. Anyway, I had another plate, but so with those holes aren't in there, you can't. The only light coming up is this. So I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to use another one. The holes didn't work. So I'm just going to put it together. I'm just going to put it together the way it was, unless somebody can tell me. I'd like to see a video. What does this look like at night? Anyway, that's part of doing the shifter, then the console, and then the light, and it just keeps going into one thing after another. Then I put this clamp on here which isn't working. I'm gonna figure out some other way to keep all these wires near my battery. So that's it for today. Justin had to go home. Oh, I got some horns. I'll show you that. I had these horns here. Okay, look at these horns close because I'm going to show you some other horns. These came with the parts. You see the ring in here? In the back. I'm not sure what years these are, but they're both dead. They don't work. But I'm going to carry this piece. I'm going to carry this piece over to the new horns and show you what that is. Well, again, they're not new horns. I'm trying to stay away from using new parts. This is an old car. I'm trying to use original parts. But the way this goes is, again, this is not for people that already have a car, because you can just pop your hood and see. But so these horns work, and this goes on the front of the, I don't know what you call it, the grill support. And this is going to kind of, let's see here. I haven't tried this yet, but I know it's right. Anyway, somehow I just painted these. Somehow this is going to bolt to there. Then this bolts to, I'll show you the other piece. Anyway, the horns work. I got this plate. I might have to modify it. I got some extra shifters too, by the way. I'll just clean them up. That's the housing. That's the shifter. More of these. Another one of these. I don't know what to do with all this stuff. Oh, and here's the, I was just showing you I had one that had, I drilled holes in it. I had painted it black on both sides. I decided to paint it white. Maybe that'll help it reflect onto the glass. I don't know. So I'll show you where I think the horns go right now. I'll carry this piece over, if we can see it. Well, this is the best I can do right now. I haven't got up to this area again yet, but we're working there. This piece goes right in here somewhere. And then the horn is bolted to that, so there's a horn going here, and a horn going there. So that's where I'm at. You can see, look at the mess. This table's full. There we were fixing some wiring, other parts. Well, that piece right there, if you happen to have that in your pile, this bolts to the subframe, and it's supposed to be protection for some of the fuel lines or brake lines, but the way I ran it, I can't use it. But yeah, just from like 2 days, I got this big old mess here now. And there's that column I was working on the other day. You can't throw anything away until you get your car together, or give it away. You never know what you're gonna need. Oh yeah, and then I had a box show up from Plastic Industries. Should be a vacuum modulator line, a torque rod for the hook trunk. You need one stronger rod if you have spoilers. Vacuum line, trans cooler lines, and the rod. It should be in here. Here's the trans-cooler lines, these two together. Here's the trunk torque rod right here. I'll open this up later when I do it. I assume this is a vacuum modular line, and I'll show that later when I hook that up. I couldn't reuse mine, they're just shot. Yeah, it's kind of like a money pit. But I'm not really into spending my money on new cars or Hawaii and stuff like that. I rather do this stuff. And all my bills are paid. And then someday we'll get to those honeycomb rims down there. Gotta paint them gold on one side. So yeah, it's confusing. You start on one thing, it doesn't work, then you switch to something else, then you switch to something else, then you go back, you gotta paint, you gotta let the paint dry. Light doesn't work. And so on. So I'll probably just post this. The reason I post so many videos, there's so much going on, I lose track. So I just do it, put it on YouTube and forget it.